Hello, welcome to Management Insights. Today's discussion is about Savepoints. I'm going to be using Oracle 11G, and the SQL feature is one where Savepoints, where we can actually make a change to our data and maybe even a series of changes to our data and make intermittent save points along the way, so that if we have to go backwards and redevelop backwards, we can only, or we could choose to only go so many stages back instead of starting all the way at the beginning and beginning all over again. So that's the whole idea here. The practical problem that we're going to apply this to is going to be where I want to calculate holiday pay bonuses to a certain segment of the employee base, and the bonus is a function of a percentage of the employee's salary and their commission, with the commission being the deciding factor on how much the bonus multiple is going to be. So when we take a look at the scripts in Figure 1, what I've done is I've calculated with these two scripts what their initial bonus is going to be. The first statement, I'm saying that the recommended merit increase is going to be a function of their commission percentage times salary, and then multiply that by a factor of 0.1. And the 0.1 is representing the holiday pay bonus. Another segment of this same department is getting paid by their commission times their salary, but only a 0.075 multiple is used as their holiday pay bonus. So the commission percentage is the key switch here, and that's what we're going to be working with. In making and executing these scripts, I create a save point called Merit 1, which is illustrated in Figure 2, so that I have now created the change. I know what the bonus is. I looked at the data. It's okay. It can be afforded. The next question is, it looked like the numbers for the folks getting the 0.075 bonus could be bumped up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and try it with 0.95 and see if that's affordable. So I update the script for just that group and run the data. And for folks like Christopher, that gives him a recommended merit increase of $152. If you look down at Figure 3, that's what's illustrated there. If you look down at Figure 5, the data from which I just left, Christopher would have been 120. So as I add up all of these folks, and the list is longer than what's in these images, I decide that in aggregate, the group getting to 0.95 is a little bit more than I can afford, but the 0.095 is affordable at this time, so I'm going to stay with that. And I'm going to roll the data back, and as you know, when you do a rollback, it can go all the way back to the beginning as if I never even did any of this work. So I'm going to execute rollback to Merit 1. This way, some of the work gets undone. My 0.095 calculation is undone, and then the data is returned to the place where the 0.075 data was left. And so I haven't wasted any of that work in the beginning. Only my second iteration has been rolled back. And so that's the whole idea behind Savepoints, is it gives you a controlled method to roll back without having to completely undo what has been done and then take another run at a test, starting from square one. And that's all there is to it. So I hope this information is useful, and I thank you for listening and going over the blog, and I appreciate the questions. And if you have any more, feel free to contact me. The email and phone numbers at the end of the presentation. And I thank you, and I hope you have a very insightful day.